again, everyone. Welcome back to Enjoy English School. I'm Bruce.
And I'm Laurie.
Today we have our composition lesson for you. Every month in your magazine, we have 3 pictures, and you're supposed to write a composition based on those 3 pictures. This is now a pretty common way to teach composition writing here in the schools in Taiwan.
所以呢，我们今天的这个连环图片的作文啊，刚刚 Bruce 老师提到说是现在还蛮常见的一种这个教学这个作文的方式啊，让你看图片，然后呢去呈现这个图片里面的一些细节跟内容。好，那我们今天呢也一样的有3张图片给大家，那么呢我们跟着 Bruce 老师一起来写今天的这篇短文。
Now we're going to introduce the content of the 3 pictures, and we will write a sample composition based on what happens in these 3 pictures. There's not a right or wrong way to write a composition unless you're talking about grammar, punctuation, and such things. You can make up your own story, but you do have to pay attention to the content of the pictures. What I'm saying is, the first picture, 5 people who write about the first picture will produce 5 different sentences, 5 different beginnings. There's no one way to do this. So if we look at the first picture, we see 2 girls, and they're on the telephone, so one is calling the other one. That's quite clear. In the second picture, I take the MRT almost every day, so I know what this is about. Nobody looks very happy because there are way too many people crowded into the car of the subway or of the MRT. The third, however, the third picture shows us they're outside now because in the background, the right back of the picture, we can see our beautiful 101 Type A building, and it looks like things are coming out of it. The person in the middle looks very excited, pointing at it. So we can guess this is probably about New Year's Eve, which we had just a couple of weeks ago. And every year, even if the weather is bad, hundreds of thousands of people leave home and they want to be with everybody else, listen to and watch good entertainment, to maybe see some famous and important people in our society, and the fireworks display around 101.
好，所以呢，这边的话呢，这个 Bruce 老师刚刚带着我们已经大概的看了一下这3张图片啊。那么特别提到的就是这个我们这个第1章呢讲到说那个2个人在通电话，那这个电话上的背景已经看到了有捷运，然后通往台北101，所以显然是要这个去看跨年的烟火秀啊。然后第2张图呢，这个大家挤在这个捷运里头，那个表情就像刚刚 Bruce 老师讲的这个都没有很好看因为实在是太拥挤了。然后以及第3张图呢这个他们终于下了捷运了，然后也看到呢这个101的烟火秀正在这个释放那么呢所有的人脸上的表情都是非常开心的。这3张图呢就是我们今天要来写作的这个短文。
Okay, so you could start your composition, the first sentence, with Allison invited her friend to attend the New Year's Eve celebration held by the city government. So remember, you should choose a name for anyone you are talking about when you are writing a composition. Once we have a name for somebody, it becomes more real, and it's easier to think of ideas if you are trying to deal with real people with real names, or I should say cartoon people, but you give them real names. Like Hello Kitty. Everybody knows who she is. Mm-hmm. Well, she's got a cute name, and people will remember that. Allison is a girl's name, by the way. To attend means to go to in order to see something or do something with other people. held by the city government. Of course, Taipei 101 is in Taipei City, and the city government, Taipei City government, arranges and organizes this New Year's Eve celebration or event every year.
好，所以呢，我们来看到一开始开头的这个句子呢，我们首先要照着这个句子来写是讲到说 Allison 呢，他邀请他的朋友来干嘛呢？去参加，这里我们看到这个动词 attend 参加、出席或者是到场都可以用这个 attend。那么呢，它的名词 attendance 我们可以拼一下嘛
？Attendance，attendance，attendance。
好，所以这个有一点不规则，但是是它的名词，可以一起背那么呢，这里 Allison 他邀请他的朋友跟他去参加这个跨年New Year's Eve 跨年的这个 celebration 的这个庆祝这个跨年的晚会、跨年的活动。那么怎么样的活动呢？是 held by the city government。那这里的话呢 ，held 它这个是被动式的 PP， 那么原本呢原型是 hold， 那就是指举办的意思所以呢举办、主办你都可以用 hold 这个动词。那这里呢因为是活动被这个市政府来所举办，所以这里我们用了 held， 然后 by 后面去接那个主办的对象所以呢这里由市政府来这个办的这个跨年晚会呢，是 Allison 他要邀请他的朋友跟他一起去参加的。
They chose to take the MRT. Maybe they live in Xindian or Beitou or in Santong. It doesn't matter. Maybe they're not near Taipei 101, but you can get there no matter where you live in New Taipei City or in Taipei City itself. So most people will choose the MRT because they think it's the fastest way to get around the city. However, it's not always the most comfortable.
没错所以呢，大家呢通常在这种状况下都会选择跟他们一样的，就是他们选择要搭这个 MRT。那注意这里的搭这个动词呢，你用 take 那么呢，但是虽然是最快或者是说最这个保证不塞车的方法，可是却不是最舒服的方法。
And we find that out in the next sentence. That night, we're talking about New Year's Eve. We talked about that at the beginning of this show. That night, inside the MRT station, they had to wait for 20 minutes in a long line. There are so many people using the MRT that the MRT station people have to control how many people use the system at any particular time.
然后接下来呢，就讲到了那个晚上在这个 MRT 的这个在捷运的车站里面呢 ，they 当然就是指 Allison 跟他的朋友了had to wait for 20 minutes， 必须要等上20分钟在怎么样的状况下呢 ？In a long line， 所以排着很长的队伍呢，要等上20分钟。所以呢，他们这个还没上捷运，只是在捷运车站里头那这里的 in a long line 的 line 呢，我们有时候也可以看到它等于 Q 这个字。Can we spell that, please?
Q-U-E-U-E. Q-U-E-U-E. In American English, we usually say line up, but in British English, they say queue up.
好，所以一个是美式英文，一个是英式英文里头使用的字两个呢都是同样的意思。All right?
Okay, they had to push their way onto the MRT. When the MRT cars are really, really full and you want to get on, the only way you can get on, unfortunately, is to push your way onto the car, or I should say, into the car.
没错，所以这里呢，他们得要呢推开别人，挤上这个捷运的车厢，叫做 push their way onto the MRT 那这里的 push somebody's way 呢，就是推开这个障碍物，然后呢想办法挤过去，这样子的一个感觉。所以其实是还蛮好记的一个片语，因为那个它很生动的描述那个挤的那个推的感觉，这样。
Once on the MRT, they could barely breathe or even stand against the wall because it was too crowded. If you have had this experience, you know exactly what this is like. You feel crushed in between people, so it's hard to breathe.
演得很像哈。好，所以呢，一旦上了这个捷运之后，就是指一旦进入了捷运的车厢之后呢，他们这个 barely 是几乎没有办法几乎不，所以他们呢几乎没办法呼吸。这里的 breathe 是动词那么呢，小心如果呢把这个结尾拿掉的话，变成 breath 的话，它的念法是比较不规则的，变名词那么这里呢，他们呢几乎没办法呼吸，或者他们甚至几乎没有办法呢靠墙站好。这里的 against 是靠的意思所以没有办法靠着这个车壁站好。那么呢，为什么？因为呢这个车厢呢实在是太拥挤了。
Okay, let's finish up with our second paragraph. We are beginning to take a look now at the third paragraph. The first paragraph, we looked at the first two pictures. There we go. And now, this second paragraph, we are looking at the final picture. Since they were running out of time before the midnight countdown, they headed for the square right after they got off. A lot of information here. If you run out of time, it means you don't have enough or you have very little time to do something. Now, they have to be near the building, the 101 building, by midnight. Before midnight, that's when all the fireworks start. And there's a countdown, 10, 9, 8. This sort of thing is called a countdown. So when the girls got out of the MRT, they headed for. That means they directly walked someplace. And that place is the square, a wide open area for the public to meet. Right after they got off and out of the MRT system.
好，所以接下来呢，我们来看到这已经是第3张图片了我们来讲到说，因为since 因为呢，他们已经呢 running out of time 什么样的 time 呢 ？Before the midnight countdown， 所以呢，在这个午夜的倒数前。他们已经快要没有时间，那什么意思呢？就是他们已经快要赶不上这个午夜的倒数计时了。所以呢 ，they headed for the square， 他们呢就朝着广场前进，叫 headed for 朝着广场前进的这个状况是怎么样？是 right after they got up， 所以他们呢一下捷运，一出捷运就马上朝着广场前进，因为呢这个离午夜倒数的时间已经快要没有了。
Luckily enough, they made it there just in time. The girls were lucky because they got to the square in front of Taipei 101 before the fireworks began.
然后呢，很幸运的是，他们made it 是呢这个做到了，办到了There, made it there， 所以呢是赶到那儿了到达了那个地方，怎么样呢 ？Just in time， 及时的这个。到达了那个地方，所以我们可以翻成呢，这个很幸运的是他们赶上了但是其实这里有2个部分来表达这个赶上。
As the first seconds of the new year arrived, they were amazed at the beautiful display of fireworks. That's why everybody goes to the Taipei 101 and the square. They want to look at that fantastic fireworks display. Display is a show.Something that you can watch. Besides this, if you go to a play, or an exhibition, you can talk about what a display it was. They arranged things so beautifully, and they just made it. Luckily, they weren't late. So, after 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year, they were there and they could join the fun.
所以呢，接下来讲到，而当呢新年一到的那前几秒里头呢，他们当然是指 Allison 跟他的朋友啊 ，were amazed at something， 就是对什么东西大为惊叹，对什么东西大为惊异啊，这样的一个感觉。那么对什么呢？在 at 后面告诉我们是呢这个烟火啊，非常美丽的这个释放的这个 show 啊，所以呢，刚刚呢 Bruce 老师有讲到这里的 display 也等于 show 的意思啊，这里是名词。所以呢，美丽的烟火秀就是 the beautiful display of fireworks。所以呢，他们对这个感到大为惊叹，那就表示非常的漂亮的意思。
And notice here we use the plural, fireworks, because it would be funny just to have one. 3, 2, 1, 0.
好，所以呢，这里也特别提醒大家呢 ，Bruce 老师说，这里的 fireworks 不要忘记了是用复数。
Okay, when we finish up with our final sentence, it really paid to take part in this celebration, although it took them a long time to get there. So, if something really pays off or pays to do something, it's worth it. It's valuable. They would do it again, I'm sure, to take part in, to join the celebration, this great big party to welcome in the new year with lots and lots of other people. Although it wasn't a completely good evening because the MRT ride was very uncomfortable and they were probably worried that they would get there too late.
好，所以接下来呢，首先我们看到一个 it paid to do something 这样子的一个用法哦，就是做后面这件事呢，真的是非常的值得啊，我们就可以这样子用。那么呢，刚刚也讲到 worth 这个字，我们也请 Bruce 老师拼一下。
W-O-R-T-H, W-O-R-T-H, worth.
然后呢，这里他讲说这件事真的很值得，什么事呢？我们看到 to 后面告诉我们 to take part in this celebration 啊，所以呢去参加这个晚会啊。那么这个 take part in 这个片语也等于刚刚呢 Bruce 老师讲的 join 这个字啊。那么呢，虽然啊后面继续讲到 it 是指呢就是这个花他们时间的那个事情啊，那么什么事情呢？当然就是他们要到达这里的这件事情呢，让他们呢花了很长的时间。It took them a long time to get there 啊，所以呢，到达这个台北101花了他们很长的时间。不过呢，能够参加这个晚会，确实是非常值得的。
Now remember, if something pays to do something, we're not talking about money. Not usually. We're talking about the effort it will take to do something, or taking a chance to do something that you're not sure about. Oh, it pays to try this. We're not first talking about money, maybe about time or effort.
那么这里 Bruce 老师帮我们补充的是说，这里的 it pays to do something 的话呢，它通常不是指付钱啊，它通常指你付出的可能是 effort 啊，你的这个心力，或者是你的 time 时间，然后呢花下去很值得，你就可以用这样子的一个表达方法。
Okay, that's it for today's composition. Hope you learned a little bit with us. You can join us anytime and learn even more.
And now let's go into our review.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a couple more minutes of your time now. We'll give you a review of things we already mentioned and maybe more information so you feel more comfortable when you have to use them. In the first paragraph, we talked about they could barely breathe, Allison and her friend on the MRT or in the MRT car. If you can barely do something, we can also say hardly, H-A-R-D-L-Y, H-A-R-D-L-Y. But it's not just barely breathe. You could barely see, for example, when the air is very dirty, a lot of pollution. You can barely see the tops of buildings. You could say hardly see. These two adverbs can be very useful. You can see, but not very well. You can breathe, but just. So they're very useful words. In the second paragraph, we have, if you remember, run out of time. Time isn't the only thing we can run out of. It means almost to use up, almost to use everything. So you can run out of money all the time, or you could run out of patience. This means you don't have any more if you run out of something.
所以这里呢，帮大家补充了2个啊，一个是 barely 也等于 hardly 这2个副词，你可以一起背啊。那么都是几乎不啊，就仅仅只有怎么样。所以刚刚讲到，当你用了这2个副词的话呢，你能不能看得到？你能不能呼吸呢？可以，可是几乎没办法。所以它的强调的是在那个否定意味的部分啊。然后另外呢 ，run out of 这个片语，刚刚 Bruce 老师补充，你可以 run out of 很多东西啊。他举的例子，这个钱用光了哈，这个大家常常都有的，或者是耐性用光了 ，run out of patience 也可以，好，所以你有很多东西都是可以用光的。
Okay, that's it for today's lesson. Please join us anytime for some fun and some education.
然后呢，如果呢您希望呢由我们来陪你复习课文的话，也别忘了可以在 YouTube 上面打入常春藤，搜寻影片呢，就会由我跟 Bruce 老师来陪大家复习今天的课文哦。
第30页，看图作文，新年快乐。
Happy New Year! Allison invited her friend to attend the New Year's Eve celebration held by the city government. They chose to take the MRT. That night, inside the MRT station, they had to wait for 20 minutes in a long line. They had to push their way onto the MRT. Once on the MRT, they could barely breathe or even stand against the wall because it was too crowded. Since they were running out of time before the midnight countdown, they headed for the square right after they got off. Luckily enough, they made it there just in time. As the first seconds of the new year arrived, they were amazed at the beautiful display of fireworks. It really paid to take part in this celebration, although it took them a long time to get there.